Greetings and welcome to dbForge Studio for SQL Server tutorials. In this video, we'll show you the easiest way of identifying, analyzing, and synchronizing differences in database schemas using the integrated Schema Compare feature of dbForge Studio. Now let's take a look at Schema Compare, which can be accessed from the Studio Start page. Just as you click to create a new comparison project, you are greeted by the wizard where you can specify the source and the target to be compared. You can compare live databases, backups, snapshots, script folders, and revisions from repositories. Having selected the source and the target, you can either start the comparison instantly or further configure the comparison process. For instance, you can proceed to the Options page of the wizard where you can fine-tune the tool to include or ignore certain types of changes. For your convenience, a brief description is provided for each option. On the Schema Mapping page, you can see how the schemas of the two compared databases got automatically mapped. You can map them manually if you want. On the Table Mapping page, you can check the same thing for individual tables. You can configure their mapping manually just as well. Well, now it's time to hit the Compare button. Now let's check the comparison results, grouped by different types. The Results pane displays objects that exist only in the source, objects that exist only in the target, as well as objects that exist in both data sources and are different or identical. If you click the object from the different group, you'll see the SQL script for it with code differences highlighted. At this stage, you can review or share these differences with your colleagues before proceeding. Using the object filter, you can include or exclude specified object types from the comparison. With its help, you can also include or exclude objects that are filtered by name. Okay. Now let's select all differences and launch the Synchronization wizard to generate the script that will deploy the selected differences from your source to your target. Then on the Output page of the Synchronization wizard, you can choose a deployment method. You can open or save the deployment script for further review. You can run the script from the command line if you need to deploy to multiple targets. Or you can execute the script directly against the target server. You can configure the options for the Synchronization script on the Options page of the wizard. On the Dependencies page, you can check a list of objects that haven't been explicitly selected for synchronization, but have dependencies on one or more objects that have been selected. On the Additional Scripts page, you can augment the deployment script with your own pre- or post-synchronization scripts. On the Summary page, you can review the warnings that can affect the deployment and the actions to be taken. Now let's review the synchronization script. As you can see, the synchronization script generated by Schema Compare is accurate, concise, and easy to review. As soon as you make sure everything in the script is correct, you can run it against the target schema. Lastly, let's run the comparison once more to make sure that the synchronization script has been executed successfully. Yes, everything is identical, just as we needed. Ready to try it all yourself? Get a free 30-day trial of dbForge Studio for SQL Server. Just download it from our official website and see all of these features in action. That's it for today. Like if you've enjoyed the video, share your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to our channel to get the latest database tutorials. Thank you for watching.